Hello, it's Darren here from Safety in the Market, and welcome back to our monthly series where we look at some of the trades that our students have been talking about, studying and possibly paper trading along the way. This month we're going to have a look at a long trade on the euro using the weekly chart. And here it is. So as we can see, we've got our range from the bottom there in January, and our students were looking to enter the market as this red bar here, this down bar as we call it, got taken out and we broke the top of it for the market to head higher. We had our profit target up here at 115.09, and we'll jump into profit source and let's just see how it went. All right, and here was our down bar that we spoke about. Our stop loss, as usual, is one tick below the low of that bar if we get entered, not before. So let's just see how they went. Remembering these are weekly bars. This is the euro paired up against the US dollar. And there's our entry week. And we got in on the 2nd of April. And a nice strong bar, but it did finish back halfway back down the bar at the end of the week, and then an enormous bar there, but we didn't quite make our profit target. Would have been nice just to clip that target and get us all out with a nice handsome profit, but that wasn't to be. And then we call that an inside week. It's got a strong close, but quite a small week after the previous week, and then we hit our target. So 4 weeks later, towards the end of April, we're all happy again because we've hit our target, and what we had analysed and researched and planned had played out in front of our very eyes. And as W.D. Gann will tell us, history has repeated. Now, I just want to take you back inside and we'll have a look at the results of that weekly trade. Okay. So the risk was 129 ticks or points. And obviously when you're using a weekly chart, the risk is going to be a bit higher, but then the reward should be a bit higher also. So we got a reward of 650 points, and that gives us a 5-to-1 or just over a 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio. If we had a $5,000 account, we don't like to risk more than 5% of that account, so that'll be $250 risk. And then at 5-to-1 reward to risk ratio, we would have had $1,000, 250 profit for that trade there. But I just wanted to point out one little thing for you. We look to use the big time frames to guide us as to where the market will go, but we might actually use smaller time frames to trade it. So we might trade the same range. So as you can see, I've got the same profit target as we did in our weekly trade, but I'm going to use daily bars to enter the trade this time. This means I can get in a fraction earlier and my stop loss can be a fraction closer. So there's our entries. Let's head into profit source and have a look at what that looks like. We'll just get up our daily chart there. Okay, so here's our setup. Like I said, stop loss just underneath that bar there, waiting to get in if we can break above it. And our profit target is the same as our weekly trade. Let's have a look. There's our entry bar. Our stop loss is safe. Nice big up bar. Remember, these are daily bars now. That's a huge day for the euro there. And normally big bars are followed by inside bars. And we're heading down, so we're getting a little worried there. And then the market starts making its way back up. We just miss out, as we saw with the weekly trade. Lots of inside bars. There's a down bar. Are we going to get to our target? And there we go. And as we can see, that's the 21st of April when we finally hit our profit target there after getting in on the 2nd of April. So we'll just go inside and have a quick look at those results when we use a smaller time frame to trade a bigger time frame trade. So we're trading the weekly range, but we've used a smaller time frame to enter the market. So now our risk in points is only 55. Our reward is larger at 679. That's now given us over 12-to-1 reward to risk ratio. So we're going to get a lot better result from this trade with the same movement in the market. There's our $5,000, there's our 5% risk, and there's our reward for our efforts. This time it's over $3,000. The same trade, the same range, the same movement, just a slightly different entry. Okay, and that's how our students get their bigger rewards for their efforts. Okay, so thank you very much for watching, and we may see you very soon for our next trade next month. Thanks, guys.